All new at 11, a Mishawaka man admits he didn't follow a controversial city ordinance to the T, but he says he had a solution that could have saved his dog's life. Now it's too late. His pit bull has been put down. Now it's a war of words between the Humane Society and the owner of a pit bull husky mix, who says folks rushed to judgment. Good evening, I'm Krista Fogelsong. The Iraq War vet's so-called dangerous dog was put down this morning. ABC 57's Tony Spare spent the day trying to get all the sides of the story and joins us live from the St. Joseph County Humane Society. And Tony, as a dog lover, this breaks my heart. And the owner admits he didn't follow all the rules.
Yeah, the owner told me he didn't keep the dog on a leash and muzzled, but he did have the license to have the dog, and said even if he wasn't allowed to keep it, it shouldn't have been put down. But neighbors and the Humane Society disagree. It took Craig Plotz a while to get his first dog.
And I went away to Iraq for a year as a soldier, and then I couldn't have him. Then I came home, finally bought my first home, and I said, it's time. I'm going to buy my first dog.
He bought Hank, a pit bull husky mix who would have been 1 year old next month, but Hank was put down this morning.
It's heartbreaking, to tell you the truth. Neighbors
complained that he didn't have Hank muzzled and on a leash in his yard, which is required for pit bulls in Mishawaka. And they say he was aggressive, so the Humane Society intervened and took Hank last Thursday.
He was actually hiding upstairs and he was just peeking his head out, and that's when I went up and got him. Took him out to the officers.
His neighbors showed me videos of Hank. They show him barking and biting at the fence. Plotz admits he should have followed the rules, but
for me not putting a muzzle on him is the reason he died, not for what he did.
There was an official hearing about the dog. Plotz says he wasn't properly notified about it. The Humane Society says he was. Either way, Plotz says the dog shouldn't have died. With the help of friends and his lawyer, Plotz was able to find a certified shelter in Middlebury willing to take Hank. But he says the Humane Society wouldn't give the dog up. Now, he's not only angry about the dog's death, but that they refused to release Hank's body.
If a terrorist, Osama bin Laden, can get a proper burial at most, why couldn't my puppy?
Dr. Carol Eckert, the head of the Humane Society, told me over the phone that the dog was, quote, vicious and nasty. Something Plotz disagrees with. He said he wanted to tell his story at least as a warning to other pit bull owners and maybe to change the process of dealing with so-called dangerous breeds. Live in Mishawaka, Tony Spahar, ABC 57 News.